Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, Green banned maxi passengers to pay more from Monday. Child in serious condition after he was beaten during school fight. Murder in Chaguanas, businessman killed during robbery. And internationally, California declares unprecedented water restrictions amid drought. And now the news in detail. Passengers who use the green band maxis to commute will have to pay more, as much as $3 extra one way come Monday. This, as the Route 3 Maxi Taxi Association says, 2 of the 4 green band maxi taxi routes yet to implement a fare increase will be doing so. According to President of the Route 3 Unified Maxi Taxi Association, Vikash Kisundath, passengers traveling to and from Chaguanas to Port of Spain will now have to add an additional $2 to the $7 fare, as the cost is now $9. He said fares from Chaguanas to Curab have also been adjusted to $2 more, and the direct express route straight to Curab will cost passengers an additional $3 more, making it $10 one way. Fares of the Zone 5 Arima to Talpara route were already increased last month. The last fare increase was back in 2017, and despite the COVID-19 pandemic, fares remained unchanged. Meanwhile, discussions are underway with respect to raising fares on a third route between San Fernando and Chaguanas, but the association is giving its clients the opportunity to suggest a reasonable increase. Reports are stating that a male student has sustained massive injuries after he was beaten badly by a group of students. Initial reports indicate that the child may be paralyzed from the neck downwards, and there is a possibility that he may not make it. The child also suffered massive head trauma, which resulted in internal bleeding. In the video shared a few days ago, the child was seen being beaten by a group of boys. Then one of the boys jumped and stamped the child in the head and neck area. The child was left on the grass where he was beaten. A robbery at Dindial's Auto Supplies in Montrose, Chaguanas has resulted in the death of the owner, businessman Darrell Dindial. Reports indicate that just before 7 p.m., Dindial was accosted by gunmen who attempted to rob him before shooting him. He was taken to the Chaguanas Health Center where he died. It is not clear whether the bandits were able to escape with any valuables. Residents say in recent times the area of Montrose has been under regular attack by gun-toting criminals, claiming that there have been between 12 and 15 robberies on the Montrose Main Road in the last few weeks. The murder took the death toll to 193 in 125 days. Internationally, amid a once-in-a-millennium prolonged drought fueled by the climate crisis, one of the largest water distribution agencies in the United States is warning 6 million Californian residents to cut back their water usage this summer or risk serious water shortages. The scale of the restriction is unprecedented in the history, which serves 20 million people and has been in operation for nearly a century. Residents are being asked to limit outdoor watering to 1 day a week, so there will be enough water for drinking, cooking, and flushing toilets months from now. Most of the water that Southern California residents enjoy begins as snow in the Sierra Nevadas and the Rocky Mountains melts and runs downstream into rivers, where it is diverted through reservoirs, dams, aqueducts, and pipes. For most of the last century, the system worked, but over the last 2 decades, the climate crisis has contributed to prolonged droughts in the West, a mega drought of a scale not seen in 1,200 years. The conditions mean less snowfall, earlier snowmelt, and water shortages in the summer. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube, recapping the headlines. Green banned maxi passengers to pay more from Monday. Child in serious condition after he was beaten during school fight. Murder in Chaguanas, businessman killed during robbery. And internationally, California declares unprecedented water restrictions amid drought. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas. Miss Aisha Wells, the Queen of Talk. She's up next.
News from the street. 919fm.com.